Girls, it's Miss Chenault, and today for STEM I'm going to teach you about polymers. And polymers is a really big word, but a polymer is made when you join a bunch of little molecules together and it creates a long chain called a polymer. So just pretend that these little paper clips are each little molecules. And when you join a bunch of them together and have a long chain, that's what a polymer.
Did you know that rice is a starch that contains a polymer? Did you know wood contains cellulose, and that is a polymer? This means that wood is the most natural polymer on the planet.
All right, this is something called Insta-Snow powder, and it has a polymer in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the cup, and then I'm going to add water, and I want you to see what happens. Look at how the snow grows, and look at this. How cool is that? I'm going to show you that one more. Okay, let's watch this up close. I'm going to add the water and watch the snow grow. Isn't that so cool? All right, let's pretend these pipe cleaners here are my polymer chains. When we cross-link them together, they look like this. When there's no water in the polymer, it lays flat, just like this. Now imagine that this balloon is the water. The polymer swells when the water gets into the spaces. And that is why the Insta-Snow grows. So when water molecules go into the spaces, it causes the polymer to swell up. It gets really big really quick, and this is called a super absorbent polymer. Super absorbent polymers are in baby diapers also, which allows them to hold a lot of water.
Super absorbent polymers are also in gel beads, or sometimes they're called Orbeez. This is why Orbeez swell up in water. They start really small, and when you have them sit in water for a long time, they get bigger.
Polymers are all around us. Did you know that plastic's a polymer? All of these things right here, Tupperware, plastic that disinfecting wipes are in, water bottles, these are all polymers. What I have right here is just a cup of water. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour some water in the cup. Ooh, get full. Okay. And I'm going to place a card over the cup, and I'm going to flip it upside down. Now I'm going to move it over Stella's head. She is not going to be happy with me. And I'm going to move it away and watch. No water came out. So I'm going to show you how that happens. All right, I'm going to show you what happened. What you did not know was I had a polymer in there, and this is similar to a polymer that's in a diaper. So what happened was when I poured the water in, watch what happens. It turns from a liquid to a solid, and then look at this when it comes out. It's like a gel. This is very similar to what's in a diaper, and I'm going to show you that too. So what I have right here is a bottle of Purell hand sanitizer, which is very hard to find these days, and I have a balloon. And if I was to take a skewer and go like this, it would just pop the balloon. But I put mine into the hand sanitizer, and it's going to act as a polymer, and watch what happens. Voila, look at that. All right, I'm going to try it again, but I'm going to use pencils, and I'm going to use just a Ziploc bag filled with water. I'm going to put my pencil in the hand sanitizer, and I'm going to put it through the bag, and it does the same thing. It seals up the holes because it works as a polymer. And look, I could put several pencils through this bag. Pretty amazing. All right, boys and girls, what I have right here is a diaper. And I know a lot of you are gonna laugh at the word diaper, but diapers are used for babies so they absorb when they go pee-pee. So like I said before, we're gonna do a little experiment. Inside a diaper, I opened this one up, is cotton, but there's also little teeny fibers. You can feel them more than see them, and they are polymers. So we're gonna do an experiment. We're gonna try to see how many cups of water a diaper can hold. How many do you think it can hold? We're gonna see. So here's 1 cup. So what I'm gonna do is carefully pour this in the diaper. Make it go from side to side, and you're gonna see what's gonna happen. I wonder if any of this water, bless you, is going to fall out. So I let it sit for a minute, and when I turn it upside down, no water comes out. So it can hold 1 cup of water. Do you think it can hold 2 cups of water? I think no way, but we're gonna find out. All right, so here is the 2nd cup of water. So I'm gonna pour that in, and those polymers are doing exactly what they're supposed to do. So I'm gonna put this in, and oh my goodness, the diaper is getting heavier and heavier. And look, a couple drops, but I turned it upside down. It still held 2 cups of water. Do you think 3 cups? I don't know about that. I think that's pushing it. 3 cups of water. And I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. Whoa, it's getting really heavy. But let's see, I turn it upside down and no water comes up. That is 3 cups of water. Let's try one more. 1 more, 4 cups of water. I'm gonna pour it in. Can you imagine a baby wearing this? That would not be very comfortable. Oh my goodness, so heavy. And finally, it can only hold about 3.5 cups. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is cut this diaper open with my scissors, which is not very easy. All right, I'm gonna cut across, and we're gonna see what is inside the diaper. Look at this. This is the polymer, and when the water... All right, so now what I'm gonna do is cut this diaper open with my scissors, which is not very easy. All right, I'm gonna cut across, and we're gonna see what is inside the diaper. Look at this. This is the polymer, and when the water is added, it's just like the other ones that we saw today. It is this wonderful gooiness that absorbs the water. Look at that. Okay. All right, one last really cool thing about polymers. So first of all, I have 2 pens here. I have a Sharpie marker and I have a dry erase marker. Sharpies, I don't use Sharpies a lot because they are permanent and they do not get off of things. In fact, Sharpies have an acrylic polymer, which is like a binding agent that goes into the pores. That's why if you write with a Sharpie, it's not gonna come off. A dry erase marker is something your teacher might use to write on a board. So dry erase markers have a polymer in them, and it's more of an oily silicone, and it is lighter and it doesn't bind to surfaces. So I'm gonna use a dry erase marker, and I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna draw a stick man on my plate. And make sure don't ever do this with a Sharpie. Okay, there's my little man. I'm gonna give him eyes, I'm gonna give him a nose,
And I only have 2 colors at home of dry erase markers, but I'm gonna give him, how about some curly hair? All right, then I'm gonna slowly take some water. Let me turn this around so you can see, and I'm gonna slowly pour some water onto the plate, and I want you to see, can you see what's happening to my stick man? Look here, how cool is this? It lifts, it's lighter than the water, and it comes up, and look at that, my stick man is dancing around. Pretty cool. So I can't see you, I'm way up down here, but polymers are pretty awesome, and I enjoyed teaching you about polymers.